Yo, what's going down? Back at you with another exclusive coming at you from chooseyourrelationships.com, author of Boss Life Secrets, which can be found on Amazon.com. Yo, it's a Sunday, we'll be together. Like the video, share the video. Yeah. Yeah. Alabama in the house. Shit, man. Yeah, where's my phone? Florida in the house. What's going on, man? No football season. Oh no, it's XFL, but there's no NFL. So not most people don't have much going on Sundays, like usually, like usual. What are you doing in the dark? That's just my normal setting, basically. You know, I was on the computer anyway, without the lights, so I never done a video like this live. So I was like, hey man, why don't I just keep it the way it is and go on live? So it's just an experiment, you know? That's all. That's all it is. What it is, man. New York City in the house. Yeah, like the video, share the video. New York, New York, New York, New York. Dun-dun, dun-dun. And on PS, by the way, Shelly, Lord, bad for your eyes in the dark with the, you need some light. I heard that as a kid, man. I heard that as a kid. I heard that when I was growing up. A lot. Hey, man, it's bad for your eyes, man. You know. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna turn the lights on. Bad for your eyes, man. It's bad for your eyes, man. I mean, yeah, I'm good, man. You got questions, I got answers. It's 800-315-8203. Yeah. Yeah. Look into my eyes. What the heck is this? Oh yeah, I got the new Roku. Hmm. Yo,
Yo, what's going on, Sharp Game? This is Alex from New York City.
what's going on, man? What's on your mind?
want to talk about the topic today. You said the lies that they feed women.
Yeah, it's really about the lies that men and women tell each other. Really, there's a perception about women and there's a perception about men, but I think it's worse from the guy's perspective. What the things that guys think about women, it's worse. You know what I mean?
Now, I understand completely where you coming from with this topic.
Yeah, because there's a perception about women that most guys don't want to deal with at all. I mean, it's laughable. It's almost. This is one of the reasons why a lot of women don't want to tell the truth. They don't really want to show who they are around certain guys because a lot of guys are so judgmental. So that's where a lot of that comes from. If a woman really shows who she really is to the average guy, that guy won't talk to her no more. The guy won't talk to him no more. He'd be like, oh no. Nah. It's like a lot of guys want the woman to be like kind of like a damn angel, kind of. I mean, that's what they're looking for most of the time. I mean, you're not gonna find it. And even if you do think you got an angel, she's perpetrating the fraud. There's something about her. There's something about every woman. You're just not gonna like it. You might get caught off guard, but I guarantee you there's something about every woman you meet. You're just not gonna like it if you find out what it really is. And that's how it is. But a lot of guys can't take that. You know what I mean?
I understand you because it's like a situation with me is not really a situation. It's like somebody hit me up, like I used to talk to, like I deleted their number and almost everything about them. They hit me up, talk about they in trouble, this and this situation. I'm listening to them talk. I'm like, I'm telling them don't talk about certain situations. I don't want to hear it. And they talked to me about that before. And I knew this person for 2 years is from gays now. I'm like, you hit me up when you go through certain things and then you withdraw. Then you want this serious with me, and I didn't want nothing serious because I seen how you was. And a lot of things I didn't like with this girl. But you're saying it's true though. There's a lot of things about a lot of females on social media, like I told you, I've been talking to girls on social media in person. I don't like about a lot of girls. And I just look at them like, oh, you doing this, you doing that? I got to see if I'm going to still deal with you or not.
Yeah. So it's like, that's really how it is. You got to find, if you want a girl, you don't have to have a girl. But if you want a woman, girlfriend, married, wife, or whatever, you want to title her. If you want someone to spend having some long-term relationship with, you have to be like, okay, what can I take? What's like a done deal, something that I can't take, something that, it's like, that's non-negotiable. Every guy has to have, decide what that is for themselves. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's why I was telling you, when you be doing the videos and everything, I don't like a girl that lies, she manipulates, or she cheats. Now, if I set boundaries and rules, and you do that, and you talk about certain things I dislike, then I'm going to kick you to the curb. Now, me and her just talking, she's having fun with another guy. I don't care about that if we're not in a relationship. If we're in an open relationship, yeah. Now, if I tell her we exclusive, and I'm not liking that, when we together, a monopolyistic not a polyistic relationship outside. I'm saying like when we're not in a relationship, open relationship, if she want to do that, I don't care. Now, if you do certain things while we in a relationship, it's not negotiable. You got to leave, sweetheart.
Yeah, that's understandable. Because you know, if you set the boundaries, that's understandable. You know, that makes sense, total sense. But you know,
you're not in a relationship.
Yeah, but you know, usually that doesn't happen that way. Most guys don't even talk about. They don't even set no boundaries like that. They'll just kind of assume that, hey, I'm the only guy she's spending time with. They just assume that. A lot of women do it too. They just, I think it's an ego thing. From a woman's point of view, I think it's an ego thing. From a guy's point of view, he just thinks that he's got it going on like that.
So, I have to set more boundaries. To be honest, I have to.
You can't.
Because I feel like.
See, it's okay to talk about it, but a lot of people don't want to talk about it because it's uncomfortable. It can be. It can be uncomfortable, you know, and that's okay.
That's true.
Yeah, that's okay. You should get used to being uncomfortable, really, because the things that, if you really want to get to where you want to get to in life, being uncomfortable is the best place to grow. You know, if you're comfortable all the time, you're not growing. You know, you're not growing like that. If you do the same thing every week, every month, every 6 months, every year, you're not growing. You're just in a routine.
No, I can't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do have a set routine, but I'm starting to change certain things about myself, and it's just crazy because we were telling me before, like if a girl texts you 1, 2, 3 word responses, they're not that interested in you. Then I got another question to ask you. Like, say if a girl, like, doesn't matter if it's on social media, you met her on social media, if they block you, right, and then they unblock you, and then they talk to you like nothing happened. What do you think in that situation? Because I think that's just foolish to me. And the girl has something mentally wrong with her.
If you get back on the phone with her and she act like nothing happened.
That's where she blocks you, because she'll block you, unblock you, text you like nothing happened.
What?
Or call you, like get back on the phone.
Well, I would say something about that. Yeah, I would say something about that. I would be like, hey, what's up with that? You know, I've had people do that to me in the past. I'm like, yo, what's up with that, yo? And they'd be like, oh, they'll give some bullshit explanation most of the time. But I would say something about that. Most definitely.
Yeah, I do be safe, man. Yeah. I gotta know how to tap, like you taught me and said, I gotta know how to tap more into a female's emotions, because I'm not familiar with that hard yet. I talk practical like every other guy does, and sometimes I do that. And then they get mad and they stop talking to me, dealing with me, then they come back like certain, like they're like, oh yeah, you're right, you were saying this and that. And I listened to your last video a long time ago, you said it. You kept repeating yourself to your wife multiple times, it became a habit to her. And then she started doing it and saying it to you. So she could remember that. And I've been doing that. That's a reverse psychology game. That's like saying 21 days to form a habit, 90 days to break it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, as far as tapping the woman's emotion, that's something you have to practice. And it's gonna be different for every woman. Because see what it's just like what turns one woman on, it might not work on another woman. You know. Yeah, I mean, you can say the same thing to one woman, and if you say the same thing to another woman, that shit might not go nowhere.
That's true.
That's just what it is.
One girl think about, oh yeah, I like it when you talk like serious, you get serious. I looked at her like, what?
Yeah, Yeah, so a lot of times it's your voice tone, what you say, how you say it, all of that. That that's something you kind of have to experiment with. Yeah, that's all it is, man. And everyone has. It's kind of like how you listen to let's take some of the best lyricists, rappers like Nas, for example, KRS One, Big Daddy Kane, um, Rakim. If you listen to some of the stuff that they say, it, a lot of it is deep. They can move the crowd. I seen these. You ever seen Nas on stage?
Yes, I have.
That shit is crazy, right?
Not impressive on TV.
Well, if you see him in person, it's even better. He never have to come out with another album ever again, and he can still fool the fucking stadium.
That's true.
And it ain't nothing. It is all just words, like rhyme play. It's just lyrics, melodies.
I know.
That's all it is. He
I
took
know
it.
about poetry and stuff.
Yeah, he just took it to the next level, though. You know, that's why he'll be around forever until he decide not to do music no more. You know, but that's the difference between him and somebody that's a one hit wonder.
Like Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's still doing music, but it ain't doing that. You know, nobody listens to that shit like that. I mean, there's some people who go, I'm not listening to that shit.
They say he's Amish now. Who knows?
He might be. I don't know. I don't follow. I don't know. Good luck to him.
You got some powerful stuff on your Instagram and stuff. I'll be double liking it because it really speaks to me. It's really like inspiring.
Yeah.
Seeing your Instagram, it'll be like crazy.
Yeah, man. I post stuff on there from time to time. I haven't been doing it much lately, because I've been so busy doing other stuff. But yeah, I try to post stuff on there time to time or whatever. I tell people to follow me over there. Yeah, follow me on Instagram. Yeah. I tell people to follow me over there from time to time. That's not.
You're missing your grind, man. I gotta be more on that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to get my own apartment by a certain age. Living in this big, crowded, expensive city.
That's cool, man. But thanks for calling, bro.
All right, take it easy, man.
All right. He says, I took a shot with a chick. I met her after Valentine's Day and sent her flowers, but she said she doesn't want a boyfriend. On to the next one. Hey, why'd you send her flowers on Valentine's Day? I mean, what kind of you sent her red roses? But why you sent the flowers? I'm just curious. Was it you known her for a while? You spent a lot of time around her? How many times you hit it? I hope you hit it at least one time. You sent her the flowers. That was emotional these days, like a mama. Vanilla Ice makes $1 million homes now. He has a show on HD Network. He's a general contractor, makes millions. Pyramid, I didn't know. So he's he be building homes. Okay, that's good for him. Ice, baby. That's good for him, man. He live in California, right? A lot of weirdos live in California, boy. I couldn't live over there in LA. I couldn't live in LA, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. Whew. It's nice to visit, but I couldn't live there. Known her for a while, but the truth, awesome, cheap, nice flowers. The flower place, it wasn't too much and it wasn't too cheap. No, I'm not talking about the price of the flowers. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm trying to I'm trying to see why did you want to send her flowers? Was it just for Valentine's Day, or you really like her? That's the point I'm trying to get at. Because you don't have to send a girl roses just because you like her. See, roses is a sign of, especially on Valentine's Day, a sign of love and affection. So that's why she said she didn't want no boyfriend. You either two things. Either you moving too fast or she ain't feeling you like that. Maybe she likes spending time around you, having sex, whatever, but she ain't, y'all not on the same page. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, she thinking one thing, you thinking another thing. She took the roses for the wrong way. Yeah, that's why she said she don't want no boyfriend. Yeah, I'm not really a flower guy, to be honest with you, but I mean, I have done it in the past. But every time I try to send a girl some roses, it almost never got delivered. It almost never got delivered, yo. I'm like, yo, what's going on? I don't my numbers is I'm talking like out of say 20, not even 20. Out of 15 deliveries, bro, probably 4 or 5 of them got delivered. I'm like, oh man, the numbers is bad, man. So I haven't done that in a long time. I'm like, man, forget that. At the last time I sent some roses out, the roses ended up on her porch. Never got it. FedEx got me this time. This is before, all these delivery services. This is like 10 years ago. This is before Amazon and Uber and all these other, I don't even know a lot of these companies' names, LS and whatever. Why I left Japan? I got out the Navy. Carl Winslow in the house. Yeah, I got out the Navy, man. That was it. Yeah, you about not being on the same page. Yeah, she wasn't feeling me like that as much as I was trying to feel her because how fine you was. But also I sent the file just be spontaneous. Yeah, it could change, just keep having sex with her. It could change, you keep having sex with her. Women change their mind like that. Keep having sex with her. Things have it could change. I've seen it. I've seen that happen many times. Oh man. Hey, I hope the sex is good, man. Hey, don't be having no bad sex, man. Nobody should have bad sex. Don't do that, man. That ain't cool, man, having bad sex. There's a lot of that going on out here. Women are faking and all kind of stuff, man. Don't fall for that. If you think a woman is faking when you're in the sack, stop. If I plan on going back to Japan, no, if I plan on going back abroad to visit, that's it. I'm not going to live nowhere else. I visit Japan every 3 to 5 years. I visit other places of Canada. Canada, that's North America. I don't really. That's part of North America. I mean, I go to Mexico, Japan. Where else have been lately? Past 15 years. The islands. I'll visit all places like that. I'm gonna probably try to go to Brazil um sometime this year. Or vacation or something like that, but I'm not gonna live nowhere else. This is probably it, you know. I'll have no I don't have no reason to live anywhere else, you know. Yeah. Yeah, Japan is a long flight. From Atlanta is about 11, 12 hours, you know. Women are just children. Remember that, then everything else will make sense. Yeah, a lot of women you got to treat them like adult child babies. Yeah, I understand your point with that, Carl. Yep. Yeah, some women are. They say women mature faster than us, but we catch up. Yes, that is true. I believe pipe game changed her life. Hard for me to get rid of this one, lady. Sucky, sucky, and sex is amazing. That's good, Eric. Gotta have some good sex, man. Don't have no bad sex, man. Uh, I don't believe in that crap. This is why a lot of women are suffering. They're not being pleasured out here. This is a lot of women are ducking and hiving and creeping behind the guy's back. She's not being fulfilled. And a woman's natural instincts is going and that craving is gonna take over after a while. It doesn't matter who she is. Doesn't matter how committed or disciplined she thinks she is. She's gonna run into the right guy, that natural craving, and that horniness is gonna bubble inside her, and she's gonna end up at that guy's house, end up at a hotel. It is what it is. What up, CG Progress 48 in the house? I don't like to kiss and tell, but I don't sleep around either. So I got to be a special chick for me. Yeah, that's cool, man. You don't gotta be a gigolo. Hey, you don't gotta be throwing your stuff everywhere, man. I've never been that. I never really wanted to be that type of guy. I just didn't know any better, But as I got older and wiser, you got to manage your D. You got to treat your D like money. You can't be throwing your stuff out here like your stuff has value. So you should think this way. You know what I mean? So yeah, women try to flip the game. The women try to act like they're the prize. No, you're not. Women benefit more being with guys. Why do you think women are doing all this stuff, putting the makeup on, hair, nail done, and putting on the dress and tight jeans and tight skirts? Women are doing all this stuff because they want a man to look. They're wearing all these leggings when they're out in the street. They're not wearing this stuff for a woman. They're wearing this stuff because they want a man to look. They want attention from somebody, anybody. Hopefully, it's going to be the right guy to make her scream. That's what they want. But they're not going to say it like that. They're not going to say it like that. Because if they say what they really want to say, they're going to be judged. And they don't want to be judged. Oh, no. Being a woman being judged is like the killer of death. But a lot of these guys are so judgmental out here. A lot of these guys are crazy too, man. Let me tell you something crazy that a lot of guys do. A lot of guys will do this. I heard a guy in the elevator said this Friday, I think Thursday or Friday. He said he slept with this girl the same night he met her. So he's like, oh, she's a hoe. She's a slut. I'm like, wait a minute. But what that make you then? He's telling everybody what he done in the office with this woman. I'm like, yo, bro, what that make you? Maybe it's just me. You know. And you wonder why a lot of women will misrepresent themselves and won't really say what's on their mind, won't really show who they are in the sack. Because of guys like him, guys like that. You know, so sometimes though, I don't blame a lot of these women for lying. Phew. You got to deal with some of these crazy dudes. I mean, dudes are crazy as cat shit. Listen to some of the stuff these guys be saying, bro. You be like, what? You crazy? You just as crazy as some of these women out here. You just as crazy as some of these women out here. Stuff you saying. You wonder why you wonder why you backed up. Yeah, a lot of women do age faster. Especially today. A lot of women don't take care of themselves as much as they used to. I mean, I don't know what they doing all kind of crazy shit. I think women do mature faster than when in the early mid teens. And later on, it's like they hit a peak in maturity. Yeah, they all say the woman will say she loves you every day for years, and one day she can just wake up and I say I don't like you anymore. Yeah, that's true, Carl. Yeah, she get hurt, man, hurt. She get all fuzzy inside, and her makes a lot of times her um her a lot of women stop popping them pills and a lot of them probably getting high too. And then them chemicals inside of her start not acting right. So she start feeling a certain type of way, and she's like, you know what? I don't like your attitude. Like, what? Out of the blue, she'll say this. You're like, you look at her on the side, like, who you talking to? So yeah, you're right about that, Carl. Man, the female is made for you, not the damn other way around. No doubt. Man, I'm average, and women after me. I don't. You feel what I'm saying? I guess. I'm saying this society's ass backwards. They got some weak ass Negroes out here, no doubt. It's online and offline guys talking, saying some insane shit to these guys. Mississippi in the house. And my cricket letter I, cricket letter I, humpback I, Mississippi in the house. Hot flashes they get every other month. Yeah, they start getting hot flashes. I don't know what age they get hot. I don't know what age they get hot flashes. Especially if they go through when they go through that menopause, boy. Oh boy, I heard about that shit. I don't know anyone. Well, I never been around a woman that went through a menopause stage. But I usually get away before they hit that stage. Social media, man, they gave these women a false sense of power and value. Appreciate the love, bro. No doubt. I don't think social media gave them a false sense of value at all. Women always thought like this. They always been crazy thinking women like this in society. What it is just more women started saying what was really on their mind. But it's always been crazy women that talk like that. I grew up, I used to hear women talk crazy when I was growing up. It ain't nothing changed. Just what it is just social media make it everyone has a voice. So there's just more people doing the talking. But there was women like this when I was growing up. It ain't no difference. Nothing has really changed out here, man. Except people are just used to getting fucked over more. That's all it is. And there's more cowards out here. But nothing has really changed, man. I haven't seen anything change in 25 years. I seen the same thing 25 years ago that's happening today. I haven't seen nothing change. There's people that they used to getting fucked over more. That's about it. And there's more cowards out here today than ever. Women getting fatter, yeah, yeah. More women are picking up more weight, yeah. But as far as how how men and female act towards each other, I ain't really. It's the same old bullshit. You know, it's the same, really, man. Nothing. Ain't too much change, really. I know women don't take care of themselves as well as they used to because of the food they eat. There wasn't a lot of fast food spots back in the day. Say 20, let's say 20, 25 years ago, 30 years ago. There wasn't a lot of fast food spots like it is today. The food, even in the grocery store, the food is different today. You know, everything is all toxic. They mess up that. They're messing up the chicken. They're messing up everything in the stores. I don't believe the black women have power without the man. Tell me if I'm wrong, bro. Nah, if look, this is a team sport, man. If anybody that thinks they don't need the other person is a goddamn fool. You know, look, man, it's a it takes a village, man, out here. It takes a village to win out here, man. You need more than one woman, really. If you really want to let's keep it 100. You need more than one woman. If you want to do some fly shit, but a lot of guys can't handle. They can barely handle one woman. So I don't even recommend two women or three. They can't handle one. So I'll be like, man, let's just stick to one. That's not even talk about two. Just forget about that. Let's just stick to one for now. you know, it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to have a business. It takes a village to have a family. It takes more than one person, bro. You need support. It takes a village to have an abundance of income. You can't do anything by yourself. Yeah, you work the job by yourself until you get fired or laid off, whichever one comes first, you know. And when you lose your job, then what? You're gonna be scrambling around looking for the next gig. But all that time, 10, 20, 30 years went by, you ain't built shit to sustain yourself. All you had is a job for 20, 30, 40 years. Now you're in your mid 50s. You dedicated yourself to some big company that don't give a damn about you. Let's see. Most guys I see in their 40s, 50s still look fairly decent. Most girls hit 26, 36, look out of shape. Yeah, a lot of women let themselves go. You know, it really depends on where they live at, though. I would say if you live on the coast, women on the coast, East Coast, West Coast, South Florida, women on the coast tend to keep themselves up. I don't know why that is. I don't. Maybe it's something about the water, being near the water. But women that's on the coast tend to keep themselves up. Not all, but the majority. Now, when you go inland, Midwest, oh boy, the more you go inland, that shit start to change quite a bit. Based on my experience, I've traveled all around the United States. In the Midwest, especially, it's a different world out there. You know, it's like it's cold and dirty. Cold and dirty out there, man. I don't believe that. Let me see. I think bad diet and drugs and hard living affect women much more than men. A lot of women are doing masculine things. The jobs, the decisions that they make is is they weren't built for a lot of that stuff. But you can't tell them that. And the drugs and the alcohol, you know, abuse, that don't help. I love women. I'm talking about women, not females. There is a difference, no doubt. More than one, yep. Can you handle two? Yep. Count personality makes her two in one. Well, okay, Danny. Do you see a lot of these single older women in Asia? Yeah, there's a bunch of them. There's a single woman in Japan, like 45, 50 right now. She probably ain't had sex in years. I know some of them right now in Japan right now. 45, 50 ain't had sex in months, years. But if you see her, you be like, damn, come on in here. Let me get to know you. So-called lonely women that the local men won't touch. Yeah, them Japanese guys ain't touching that. No, ain't touching that boy. In America, that's a little different in America now. They'll hit it in America. They'll hit that in America. But in Japan, no. See, the pickings is slim in America. So that's why they kind of change, they kind of bend the rules a little bit in America. But in Japan, nope. Oh no. They ain't touching that, boy. Oh, that's a real thing, no doubt. No, that ain't no hype. That's real. Damn, her kitty must not get hot. Nah, it's not even about that. They don't like older women. That's all it is. That's their thing. You think in America guys will hit anything moving? Yeah, most guys don't got no standards. Most guys will creep out with anything at night and hit it. That's most guys. There's no standards. Most guys don't got no standards today. They used to. Yeah, it is a culture thing. Yeah, like the video. Share the video. Like the video. Share the video. Yeah, most guys don't got no standards, man. That's over. You know? No, I seen them in places like Thailand, Japan, Korea, uh, where else have been at, man? India. Uh, that's about it as far as Asia go. Yeah. Oh no, Malaysia. Where else? Uh, Laos. Laos. Nah, I've never been in the Philippines, so I can't say. I've never been in the Philippines. Laos. Uh, yeah, that's about it. When I was younger, that was me. I didn't give a shit about the 10 pieces. It took me too long to tap 10 pieces. What's that? Yeah, man. You know, a beautiful. Oh, dime piece. Okay, gotcha. Man, you should go for the best woman in the spot, man. The most attractive women, for the most part, are the easiest to talk to. That's been my experience. But a lot of guys are intimidated by the most attractive women in the building. The most attractive women are the easiest to talk to because they don't get approached. They don't get approached as much compared to the woman that's a seven, a six, or a seven. A woman that's a six or a seven get approached all the time. She get, they campaign for her all the time. So she's kind of used, she's used to getting hit on at the job or probably at some spot. It sounds like a good place to date for a single man. Yeah, I think so. It just really depends on what country you're in. You know, that's what I would say. Depends on what country you're in, and it depends on what type of guy you are. That's what I would say. Hey, I admit it. I settled for a fat plum woman when I was younger. You know what they say, CG? Everybody plays a fool. You know, why did not, what he said? Why did not want to live permanent? A lot of guys saying everyone should move there, but I still think the USA has its benefits. Live where permanently, Carl? I don't know what you're trying to say. Not to me. They wanted a long relationship, and I didn't. I don't know. It's different for every brother. Well, most of the time, if a woman wants a long relationship with you, she sees you as relationship material. That's what that's about. Don't take it as a compliment. Now, a woman that wants short term sex, a one night stand, something like that, she ain't really trying to get in a relationship with a guy like that because she doesn't see him like that. So that makes sense if you really think about it from that point of view. Asian women versus Black American women, the difference. They just grew up different. They're raised different. That's about it, bro. They just have a culture. Most of that's not getting. A lot of these women don't give a damn about no culture. That's don't get it twisted. Don't be thinking that they're loyal to them, the man that they're around. They don't give a damn about no culture. Let me tell you something. If you go around, if you're the right type of guy, and you meet and you run into the right type of woman in Japan or China or wherever, and if you got enough charm and charisma, she'll be the head like the hell with this shit. Let's go. That's how that is. See, a lot of people think that these other groups of women are so dedicated and committed. Man, they don't give a damn about no culture. They don't give a damn about none of that shit. That's a bunch of bullshit. I hear a lot of guys say, hey, they care about the great Buddha and the statue in India that they worship and it was Hebrew. They care about the religion and man, them women don't give a damn about that shit. The only thing they look, just because she speak a different language, that don't mean nothing. Just because English is her first language don't mean nothing. Oh, that's a bunch of crap. That I've been hearing people say this for 20 years, and I haven't seen none of this to be true, based on my experience. A lot of that stuff is for tourism. When you go to these other countries, you see all the statues and all the history. That's for tourism. And the local people don't even care about that shit. Come on, man. Look, if you got a plan, she's coming with you. That's how it is. If you're the right guy now, that's how it is. See, a lot of these weak dudes out here will say, hey, man, they give the woman too much power. They act like the woman is gonna ruin their life. Man, she gonna divorce me and take all my money, man. Man, shut up. Man, if you go to the DR, man, she gonna ruin my life, man. Destroy, man. She ruined your life because you were weak. Because you didn't stand up, homeboy. That's why she took advantage of you. Because you were a weakling. That's what it is. That's the truth. If you want to really get down to it, they be like, man, I ain't going to Brazil, man. The girl's gonna get me, man. Yeah, because you're too weak. You have to grow some balls. Stand up for yourself. Have some self-respect for yourself. You won't get taken advantage of very often. But a lot of women cross you because they know you're weak. Or they know you don't got no spine. They know you don't got no balls. You couldn't even pipe her down in the sack right. That's why she don't give you no respect. Just keep it real, Let's keep it real, man. That's what it really boils down to. They are different in culture. They are different in the economy, but when you get older, you realize they are all crazy. A lot of these other women are worse than black women. They're worse. The grass is never green on the other side. It's a different type of grass. Man, you just want to play when you young, most of us. We not serious, but most women do. At the core, people, humans are the same. Yep. These guys on this foreign woman worship are just gullible and naive and have little to no experience with women. Yeah, a lot of them are inexperienced. And if they don't got no game, when they get in these other countries, they still gonna get taken advantage of. If they don't got no game, still gonna get taken advantage of. You know, and that's just how it is. Because they still never. You are the common denominator. It don't matter what country you're in. It starts with you and ends with you. Period. I'll say brothers in Texas and Asian women hit on me all the time. Damn, do I look Chinese to them? What's up? Shit, I don't know. I don't. What part of Texas you live, CG? I never been to Texas. I've been to the airport, but I don't count that. I never been out and about in Texas. So anyway, Asian women making passes like that? God damn. They don't do that here where I'm at. I don't know. they probably were born and raised in Texas. They probably Americanized. If they're doing that. I didn't know that. Oh man, sure. The DR dudes are the craziest. That light skin worship is real. Yeah, them dudes be down there tricking off the little money in the Dominican Republic. They've been doing that for 20 years, man. Probably longer than that. Exactly. Women are not as stupid as you think. Women know a weak man when they see one, then they use you as food. No doubt. Just like Rikers Island. Exactly. I agree. Now those dudes taking their crazy ass to DR, Brazil, and Lord knows where else. Those foreign women think you are nutless. Leaving American women to go to a shithole country to get fucked over. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not wrong with going to another country to visit, uh, take a vacation. All that's cool. But don't be going down there just to meet a woman. That's corny to me. Now, if you meet a woman down there, okay, cool. But I'm not going no place to meet a woman. I'm going down there to have a good time. If I meet a woman down there, more the merrier. But me leaving, I'm going to get a woman down here in Brazil. Hell no. I meet I meet women all the time. What the hell I gotta go down South America for? I meet a woman. You crazy? What's wrong with these dudes, man? These dudes are crazy, man. These dudes crazy, man. The women are giving the cooch away like hotcakes today in America. It's never been more easy than ever today, boy. I mean, it's so easy today, boy. You got to turn them down. I don't even have a problem if guys want to go overseas. You just happen to meet women, that's cool. But going there and broadcasting everything on YouTube, that makes you a certified lame. Don't get the overseas disease, bro. Yeah, stupid, just dumb. Look, I don't know, man. I just never thought that made sense. You know, you can get girls, you can have girls any way you want, overseas, here, wherever. but don't have that trick mentality. You got that trick mentality, like, hey man, can't get no girl in America, man. Just took advantage of me, man. I gotta go to Mexico, man. And I saw a lot of brothers in Mexico too when I went to Mexico. They were down there. So a lot of them live down there. I see. You know, they got jobs down there and everything. Because, you know, they're right over the border, you know, San Diego and Mexico City. I've been to Mexico City and I've been to um, Cancun and I've been to a lot of those areas just outside of Cancun as well. So a lot of brothers out there, man. You see them. You see a brother out there from time to time. And I'm like, yeah, he live here. I can tell he live here. He ain't visiting. You can tell the people that's you can tell the tourists versus the locals that live here. I can tell. I've been to Tijuana. I've been to Tijuana like that was a long time ago. That was in the 90s since I've been to Tijuana. Tijuana is raggedy out there, man. Tijuana is not a place to take a vacation. No, that's just a hangout spot, a nightclub spot. You know, hole in the walls and shit like that. Tijuana is you gotta be careful in Tijuana. You gotta be careful. You can't be stupid, dumb and stupid like a lot of guys are. I know guys that went to Tijuana, they ain't made it back. They ain't made it back, bro. We gotta be careful when you go to Tijuana. Buying ass is not a good thing all the time. Nah, it ain't. I don't judge. Man, I'm too scared to have sex with a prostitute. Yeah, why couldn't you live in LA? Nah, LA, that's just not my I'm not a fan of big cities. LA is huge. And it's that's LA is what I call a hippie town. Got a bunch of weird old motherfuckers over there, man. That's not my stilo. You know, I'm a small town guy. You know, I don't like massive crowds of people like New York City. I'm not a fan of none of that shit. You know, that's just me. You know, I like kind of being I don't like being around the action all the time. I kind of like being where it's like quiet, you know, calm, cool, collective. I don't like massive traffic all the time. You know, that's one of the problems I have living here. It's traffic 24/7, 7 days a week. See, I'm not really a big fan of that. And the cost of living is so high in these towns. You paying that high ass rent? I don't like paying that high ass rent. I don't want none of them cars. Every week, another idiot makes a social video channel. Block 40, have your ass nailed to the wall. Okay. I got something for you. Live life. Ah, if you got a Glock 40, how you know what I got? Yeah, like the video, share the video. I've been on there for like an hour already. Over an hour. Huh. I think thinking overseas women are better than American women is just like when someone thinks people in large cities are crazier than small town people. At first, that seemed more polite and respectful, but Once you get to really know them, spend time with them, your outlook changes. Yeah, the government closed down all the clubs. The brothers pitching on because of all the fuckery and yeah, was it that the clubs were that bad? Jeez. Who down the video already? Damn. It's probably that troll. That live life troll, he probably thumbed down the video. You know, you gotta have at least one troll. You gotta have at least one person to thumb the video down. That's just what it is, man. You can't hide from them haters. They're like roaches. You can't hide from them haters. Hey, follow me on Instagram. I forgot. I keep forgetting about that. Follow me on Instagram. A weak troll. You're right. It's kind of like they just better at hiding their dysfunction. Yep. Nothing new under the sun. People are the same all over the world. From small town to big city. If you travel, you will notice it. No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, somebody unliked the video. Yeah, somebody unliked the video. It was at 13 likes. Now it's at 12. Yo, this is hilarious. That's funny. Yo, somebody, hey, I'm taking my like back. You are in your 40s. You ever watch Ray Bradbury series? Nah, I don't even know who that is. Poor little simp. Exactly. That's why I say poor little sap. That's how I always say it. Brothers, they got a mate for you out here if you really want to settle down. Yeah, there's somebody for everybody out here, man. I believe that. You know, it all starts with respect. Respect. It's all about starts from respect, man. Respect. There's nothing like respect. It's like Birdman said, put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. Hey, Birdman, yo, Birdman, put some respect on my name. Respect. Put some respect on my name, man. That's what Birdman was talking about. Put some respect on my name, man. Respect. Put some respect on my name. It's someone for everybody. There was a show on it. It was pretty good. When this guy got off a train to go to a small town, thinking people would be better, but he was in for a surprise. It was a good like the Twilight Zone. The hate is real. Oh yeah, the hate is real out here, boy. No doubt. And if anybody ever tell you anything different, that hey man, you just imagining things. People ain't hating like that. Shit. You need to get away from that person. If anybody ever says anything like that to you, you need to get away from that person. ASAP. Birdman was hot in that interview. Yeah, I know, right? It only lasted for like what, five? Didn't even last for 5 minutes. 2 minutes. Birdman was out of there. What is the biggest rift between black women and black men? Hey, so you fought far away your gray hair. I got a little bit of gray. It was hard to see though. I got like sprinkles on the side right there. I got one right there. That's about it. I'm actually 46. I had a birthday on the 25th of last month. No, I'm sorry, the 23rd of last month. Yeah, I'm 46. I'm out here in these streets, baby. Still, hey, I'm still out here. Still out here, man. Nah, you can't see it, because but I got little sprinkles of gray. That's about it. Yeah, appreciate it. Try the experiment show. I don't know nothing about that. I'm 47, still look good. Yeah, I remember when Atlanta was a southern friendly city. Now it's a damn circus freak show. Yeah, it is. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Yeah, cause yeah, he asked where my grade was at. Yeah, like you act like I'm supposed to be gray at 46. And damn, Carl, how a 46-year-old supposed to look? I'm supposed to be gray all over my head. God damn, Carl. Shit. Boom. My friend get more gray hair than you. That's why I asked. Yeah, some people get gray hair in the 20s. You know, a lot of people's gray hair come from stress. I don't stress like that too often. You know, I don't worry about a lot of shit. I don't worry about anything that I can't control. It's like that. That's the way it is. Uh-uh. Not to mention, a lot of guys getting beard in the 20s. You look younger, much love. Okay. Yeah, most black men do stress a lot. Yeah, most black men do stress a lot. I would agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Because we have a lot to stress about living here in America. No doubt about it. This is a very difficult place for us to live. But it's a difficult place for us to live wherever we live at. There's no place to run, there's no place to hide. Regardless of where we live at, it's going to be very difficult. So always going to be pros and cons. I done visited and lived in a couple of different cities, in a couple of different towns. It's it's not easy, man. Especially when I was younger. Because when I was younger, I didn't have I have less skill set than I have today. You know, when I was younger, I didn't know how to do shit. I didn't have no skills when I was younger. But my God, I had a lot of gray in my little teeth and beard, but I've been graying since I was 37 now. I'll be 43 in 2 weeks. Okay. Did you see or experience the white worship in Asia? Oh, of course. Yeah, it's like that in Japan, especially Korea. Oh, man. Ooh. I heard in China it's worse. I heard in China it's 10x. I heard, boy, in China, boy, a white guy's, the average white guy is like a celebrity in China. So, yeah, I've seen it. But I heard in China, I heard it's worse. Yeah, you can move, you can do what you want to do, you know, move where you want to move, I guess. It's your life. Well, Asian women love us, okay, but they don't show it on the surface, though. That's the thing. They'll sneak around with you, creep out with you, but on the surface, they don't display that. You don't see that. You don't see the love. Oh, they might do it when in their country. Oh, it's wide open. Damn near. You know, they'll creep out with you in their country too. But on the surface, I don't see what you see. HH. Yeah, I stopped drinking and smoking too. CG. Like I stopped smoking like 15 years ago. Stopped drinking like 5 years. How long it's been now? I stopped drinking like 3 years ago. Yeah, like 4 years ago. Now, do you think lighter skinned black are treated better than darker blacks? In certain environments, yeah, but a lot of times it just depends on the environment. I think on the surface, just from an image standpoint, like being on like in the media, on camera, at the job, the perception of a light skinned person is is more of, I would say, is more acceptable. A light skinned black person is more acceptable, but they don't get treated better. It depends on, better is subjective, you know. See, when they see the darker black person, they be like, oh, they made up their mind quick. They be, oh, okay, just another black guy, you know, on the surface level. But behind the scenes is something else, you know. So it just depends. Better is subjective. When you say better, what's better? Better meaning what that, when you get to chill with white people, or what's better? We got to put things into context. What's better? What's better mean? My new website, probably like 2 weeks. I heard some lighter skinned black men are considered black in some countries. They're not. Well, I heard that too. I heard some women say, "Oh, you don't look black." Okay, I've heard some people say that about people in my family. Oh, he don't look black. He's very light. Okay, I don't have nothing to say about that. You know, if he doesn't look black to you, okay. You know, I knew a woman who taught English in China, and she said they don't usually check the white guy's background. Probably don't. What I heard, if Jeffrey Dahmer was alive, he could get a job teaching English in Asia. Probably so. Man, you a piece of meat to have a race of brothers. Everybody want our bodies for preservation, brother. Yeah, yeah, we are a piece of meat than most of these other groups of people. That's why you can't let them take advantage of you. You gotta stand up for yourself. Don't let them play you. You play them. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta manage your D like money, like good money. I mean, hey, you want some of this? Hey, shit. This ain't gonna be no wham bam thank you, man. What we talking about here? Shit, you ain't playing me. You gotta think like that. It's chess, not checkers out here. Because a lot of women will run through guys at the job. You have one guy at the job, them women is running through that guy. Everybody get a turn, like a doorknob. That's how they do a lot of the brothers at these jobs. But see, a lot of what they'll do to justify that is they'll say, "Well, you should be happy that you have the opportunity to lay up with us." So it's the white woman worship type deal, you know. But yeah, it's a fair exchange. I get what I want. You get to lay up with this. Man, get your ass out of here. Come on, man. That usually works though with a lot of the brothers that work these jobs. They fall for it. I met a brother who was stationed in Korea for 4 years. He married a Korean woman and they have 2 kids. He lives in the States. I got the feeling his wife gets better treatment here being with him. Probably. Light skinned black people are seen as less of a threat. Yeah, that's true. The lighter you are, you seeing you definitely seeing less of a threat. The darker you are, more than likely you're gonna get treated a certain type of way. Or you're gonna be seen a certain type of way. You are still treated as black, but better benefits to be upfront, especially working for white people. Yeah, that's true. Good point, TZ. A lot of time black men are just seen as sex objects. Yeah, that's true. That's why you can't let them play you. You gotta pick up on what women are trying to get to, especially if they want to get sexual. That's why you can't lay up with anybody. A young movie coming out. Movie? Who said I was making a movie? I never said I was making a movie. Let's see. You ever been to the DR? No, I never been to the Dominican Republic. I don't really want to go there, to be honest. Are you going to drop a link on the chat about the new videos when the new site coming out? Yeah, I'm done with the videos. Yeah, I'm done with the videos. right now. I can drop. Here's the link to the new program I created. Yeah. Uh, yeah, here it is. That's the page. Paul Green in the house. What if you don't put out at the job for nasty females? What will happen to you? A lot of times, if you don't put out at the job, it depends. If she's a regular coworker, I mean, nothing probably happened because she don't have no leverage. Now, if she's a your supervisor or management, now that's a little bit tricky there. You know, see, I know a couple guys that have told me that they felt like they had to put out because the woman was the supervisor over him. So you got to play that accordingly. It's really on you. If you want to keep that job, hey man, if she look halfway decent, if you put out, I wouldn't be mad at you if you say you had to hit it, just to keep her off your ass. You know, because this happens a lot. You know, it happens. Dude was like, "Yo, man, I wanted to keep his job. She kept riding me." You know, because one dude was like, "Yo, she was riding. The white woman was riding him so bad, he couldn't do nothing right." And he was like, "Hey," he called her. He asked to speak to her in the office. You know, he made an appointment and everything. So he said, "Hey, you know, I've been working here for 5 years. We've been working together for 3 years. But he said lately I noticed that you seem to have a problem with my work. It seems like I can't do anything right. So what can we do to come to a resolution to have a healthy working relationship?" And she was like, "Meet me at my house Saturday afternoon." He went over there and tore that ass up. Oh, this happens, man. It happens, man. I wasn't mad at him. I said, "Hey, man." I mean, women do it. Well, women put out all the time. That's a given. But guys, they put out too, but it's a different. It happens in a different type of way. You know, these older white women, boy, they put the pressure on you. That ain't never happened to me. But you know, I'm just saying, this happens to a lot of guys. But they don't talk about it because it's embarrassing, you know. Yeah, don't forget false rape charges. That's another thing to worry about. Yeah, that happens too. Sexual assault, fake charges. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, a lot of women, if you reject them, boy, they might make up something on your ass. That happens. No doubt, Paul. So do you recommend visiting Asia or do you think it is overrated? I don't know if it's overrated. I don't hear a lot of people talk about it. I don't hear a lot of people talk about Asia, to be honest. So I don't know if it's overrated or not. I think it's okay to visit, you know. But don't go there. It depends on where you go. Japan is a nice place to visit, you know, but I don't know if it's overrated. Tokyo is kind of like New York City, kind of like Manhattan. If you ever been to Manhattan, Tokyo is kind of like it's built just like Manhattan, basically. To me, anyway. I'd say if she's a supervisor, get the see what's that Seattle and put out not a dick, but I don't know what you're trying to say, Paul. Your friend, someone your friend tore it up like the principal from Forrest Gump. Carl, don't go. You heard about that bad disease in Asia, did you? That terrible virus. Oh, yeah, the virus. Well, don't go now. I wouldn't go now, Carl. I'll probably wait until another year. You know, there's that virus. I heard the virus is going around over there. I don't I don't really know much about it really. I haven't talked to anybody that's in Japan or China or these places in a while, so I don't know. What up, Mike? Mike Clemens in the house from Chi-Town, Chi-Town. That's how we get down. Yeah, get the lights up. Chi-Town, Chi-Town. That's how we get down. So Chicago is one of my favorite places to visit. I'm a Navy guy, so that was like that's where it all started from. Mm-mm. Ain't no female gonna run my Pee Wee. Tokyo looks touristy and overcrowded. Yeah, it is overcrowded. There's a lot of tourism there. It is overcrowded, no doubt about it. It's just like New York. It's like Manhattan is overcrowded, no doubt about it. But I think it's more. I think Tokyo is more crowded than Manhattan. To be honest, I'm talking like in some parts of Tokyo, bro. You can't walk without rubbing into somebody. In New, when I was in New York, in Manhattan, I didn't experience that. You can walk without touching people touching on you. But some parts of Tokyo, you can't walk without rubbing into somebody. I'm like, I don't like being touched by strangers. That's just me. I'm like, man, shit. I like being touch free. USA is still the best place to make money, in my opinion, for the average person. Yeah, I agree with that, Carl. Is regardless of how crazy you think it is over here, this is the best place. This here is the best place for opportunities if you're an average person. You know, it takes it really depends on your skill set though. But if you're an above average person, skill set wise, you can go to someplace else. You can crush it, boy, much faster. Here in America, it's going to take you a while to get there, get the way you want to get to, because you got to go through all the baggage and the the perception of how people see you and the chaos. See, these other countries they don't really have the chaos. It's not as thick. The chaos here is where it's double layers here, boy. And there's a status quo here in this country that's strong. These other countries don't got no status quo. Man, don't mess with Asia. You was at the Gurney Hill area then. Oh, I don't know what area that was. I was on the Well, I did my basic and I did my basic over there, the Great Lakes. You know, so Tokyo is more populated than New York City. Yeah, I think so. Manhattan is crowded. Oh, man. A truck driver in the USA makes more than a college professor of a PhD in most countries, but yeah, the chaos comes with it. Good night. Hold it down. Hold it down. You gotta hold me down, but you're holding me back. Bum 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 bum. Hey, that's a crazy song. I'll never ever never ever never ever be your side chick. I put the sing in the single. How long I stayed in the Navy? 4 years. Tokyo got a high suicide rate. Yeah, I think all of in Japan there's high suicide rate. I'm not surprised they got a high suicide rate. It's a very difficult place to live. People jumping in front of trains. Damn. Why did you leave the Navy? I did my time. I mean, I did my time. I did 4 years. I plan on doing 4 years. That's what I did, and I got out. Gotta go. Just wanted to check in. Peace and blessings. All right, Paul Green. Why when they rich? Why who's rich? Everybody in Japan is not rich. I know there's like a myth out here that a lot of people in Japan they got tons of money. No, a lot of people in Japan are struggling, just like people struggling over here in America. Don't let these people fool you. Yeah, Japan is a very difficult place to live. Very strict laws. It's a very difficult place for Japanese people to live. So just imagine how it would be for a foreigner. It was difficult for me to live when I first went there. And I was in the Navy. So I'm like, Jesus Christ, you can't do shit over here. Did my USA passport get me any privileges? No, not really. I mean, I didn't walk around with it because I had my military ID. But nah, I really think about it. No, I didn't get me no privilege. Whatever. Not really. None that I can think of anyway. You know. No. Only privilege I got is based on who I was and how I carried myself. Really. It ain't had nothing to do with me being having a passport. They don't like to fail in life. That's why they kill themselves. Yeah, everybody has a fear of failure, but I think they take it to the next level. I can't take this no more. I put a gun in the mouth. Bow. Yeah, they can't take the pressure. Seems to be harder on the women from men in Asia. It seems to be harder on the women than men in Asia. Well, I don't know. Things have changed a lot today, so I don't really know. I don't know. What about brothers talking about going back to Africa? What about them? They can go back. They can go to Africa if they want. It's their prerogative. I don't think it's a right or wrong thing. They want to go back to Africa. Go ahead. But my family ain't from Africa, so I can't go back nowhere. My family from over here. Last I checked, based on my family history, on both sides. My family on both sides ain't from no Africa. They ain't migrated from no Haiti or none of that shit. I know my family history. They ain't come from no place else. So I can't go back nowhere. Shit. See, the thing about me is I met I had the privilege of meeting my grandmother and my great grandmother. My grandparents and my great grandparents. Most people can't say that. They all say, "Hey, I met my grandparents," but they can't say they met their great grandparents. So they told me the game. They told me how they grew up, where they from, and all the bullshit. And they said, "Hey, wait, I ain't from no Africa." And my great grandmother was 92 when she told me that shit. I ain't from no Africa. What? I don't know nothing but no damn Africa. And she was a shit talker. She was an old shit talking lady. I still remember her like it was yesterday. And I wasn't even a teenager yet when she was saying this. She was 92 when I was like 10 years old. You know? And my grandmother just died 3 years ago. She was 102. So this is how people live long in my family. So that's why I know what time it is. You know, they told me, hey, where they from, how it was when they were growing up. They lived through slavery, Jim Crow, all that shit. So whenever I tell people that, hey, my family is native, their eyes get big, like, oh, really? Yeah. I ain't from no god. I ain't no damn immigrant. I ain't no foreigner. I ain't no foreigner. We ain't came from nobody, no other place. I don't know about nobody else's family. I'm talking about my family. They didn't come from no damn Nigeria or Sudan or South Africa. Well, it, I'm not an immigrant. Yeah, I ain't came from no. We didn't come from no islands. From Jamaica. All the bullshit stories that people tell. You know. My uncle's still living today. They 75, 80, 85 years old. They be like, hey man, I ain't from no Africa. People say, hey, go back to Africa. Well, you go back to the cave. Get out of here. You know, I got something. Yeah, I always have something to say back to people that's smart at the mouth. I go to Africa if they pay for my flight, give me a nice house and a monthly pension. Uh, Actually, they think it's better over there when the EMF run that country from remote and control over in Europe. Probably is worse over there than here for brothers. Yeah, man, over there, you know, they don't have no free benefits in these other countries. That's why the poverty is so bad in these other countries because they don't have no free income, free unearned benefits that they get when they come over here. These other countries, they don't got that. They can't. They don't really have they can't really support that with their economy and how things are structured over there. And most of these countries are being controlled by Europe, these European nations, including the U.S. So that's why a lot of people that's having a hard time, they trying to come over here. People that are doing well, of course, they're not trying to come over here, but the people that's not doing so well, they're trying to come over here. So what you gonna do when you go over there? You better have a plan. Just going over there, I don't know, joyriding, bullshitting around. That ain't gonna cut it, buddy. I was in a restaurant yesterday in Mobile, Alabama, and I heard a military guy place an order and say, "Do y'all take veteran discounts?" The lady said no, and I believe he got mad by his facial expressions. Man, I don't even ask for military discounts, bro. I don't want nobody to know I'm in the military, that I'm ex-military. I don't even want them to know that I'm a veteran most of the time. You know, I just rather keep. I rather stay on the low low. Not saying everything bad in Africa, but the system that control African people is not their own kind. That richer over there, and the poor over there. Uh, a Negro here with a little money talking about going there because of all the hate and white supremacy over here. It's a hate over there too. You can't run. There's no place to run. There's no place to hide. That's see, a lot of black people always looking to hide, looking for the next new thing all the time. It don't exist. It's in a fantasy world. My mother and father said, "Long live." Also, my great grandfather was 107 when he died on my mother's side. My dad's sister, my aunt, is 94 and still living. My mom and dad are almost 80. You know. Yeah, man. So yeah, man, I'm about to bounce. I'm about to bounce like bad chicks, man. Do you write books full time? No, I don't write. I don't write books full time. No, I don't. I did. I mean, I write books so far every 2 years. Come out with a book every 2 years. So check out my website. You know. Well, like the video, share the video. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.